Hello everyone, welcome back to Cloud Ops Craft. Before we dive into today's session, I want to mention something important. Yeah, a while ago I uploaded a video called Git and GitHub for DevOps, everything you need to know. That video is more of a complete introduction. It explains what Git and GitHub are, why DevOps engineers need them, and how they fit into the bigger DevOps picture. If you are completely new to Git, I highly recommend you to watch that video first. I'll leave the link up in the below description because today's video is going to be all about Git commands. We'll go deeper into theory and hands-on practice. Okay, so if you are ready to know what is Git, stick around. This one is going to be very practical. Okay, let's start. First, we will discuss about what is Git. Actually, Git is a distributed version control system. It tracks changes in files over time, allows multiple developers to work on the same code base without conflict. It saves changes as snapshots, not differences. It works locally first, meaning you don't need the internet to use it. The key features of Git is it tracks who made changes, what was changed, and when. You can revert to previous version at any time, and we can create branches to isolate features or fixes, and we can merge branches when changes are ready to go live. What is GitHub? Actually, GitHub is just a remote hosting service. To host our Git repositories. It is built on Git but adds collaboration tools like a pull request, issues, discussions, and all. And access control. While coming to access control, here teams, permissions, and all, you can control the access. CI/CD, project tracking, security scanning, all these things. It is in hands-on, like ads-on for GitHub. Okay, so let's start. First we will discuss about Git basics. In Git basics, you will learn init, add, commit, log, difference. Okay, let's start with Git init. Git init. Why we use Git init? To initialize the repository. It creates a hidden folder called .git in our project. That folder stores all Git metadata, commits, branches, logs. Okay. So, like to execute this command, this is the command. Okay, git init. If you do this, it will initialize your directory. It will initialize your repository. Okay. So next is git add. What it will do? It will stage your files. What is staging files, which means currently, for example, if you are creating one project called consider you are working in a project. Okay, folder name is git demo. Okay, inside that you are creating two files, text1.txt, text2.txt. Okay, if you want to move this files from this, we will call as working directory. Okay, if you want to move your changes from working directory to staging area, you have to do git add to stage your files. Okay, for example, if you want to stage only text1.txt, then you have to create command like git add text1.txt. But for example, consider you are going to make push both the files, okay, into remote repository. Then you can use simply git add dot. Okay, it will stage all your files from working directory to staging area. Okay, before that you need to know about local repository and remote repository. Okay, local repository means it will be stored in your local machine. Remote repository means it will store your code in the GitHub, which is a remote hosting service. Okay. So let's start. Staging a Git add is selecting which files you want to include in the next commit. Okay. So next is Git commit. Git commit is saving a snapshot. It will finalize the staged files that we done with the help of a Git add. It creates a commit object in Git history. Each commit includes snapshot of files, author, date, commit message, unique ID. Okay. So how you can execute this command is you have to execute like git commit -m4 message, and you have to add your commit message, which means what you did. For example, I have created text1.txt file, right? So I can mention created text1.txt file like that. Okay. Commit message should be meaningful. Okay. Next is git log. Git log we will use for viewing history. Okay, it displays all commits made in the repo. It shows a commit hash, author, date, message, all these things. Okay. Next is git diff, which means git difference. We will use this for comparing changes. Compare changes. Okay, it shows what was changed but not at staged or committed. It can be used between commits, branches, or working files. Okay, the flow will be okay. So first is working directory. This we will call for example, once you created a folder with some files, that only we will call as an working directory. Once you do the git add, what it will do, it will move your code into staging area. Okay, from staging area, if you do git commit, it will update the changes in the local repository. So this is the git flow. Okay. And additionally, you can use git log for viewing commit history, git difference for preview changes before committing. Okay. Think of this like a photography. Okay. Git add is like choosing which photos to print. Git commit is like sending them to the printer. Git log is like you printed photo album. Git diff is like a previewing edits before printing. Okay. So first we will create a project now. Okay. And we will learn all these concepts practically. Okay. So before that, I want to let you know something. Here, like the thing is, before we jump into the demo, a quick note about my setup. Since this channel is focused on cloud and DevOps, I'll be running all my commands on AWS virtual machine. This stimulates how typically work in real world and like a real cloud environment. For example, if you are a developer, okay, or if you are working in any other role, okay, if you want to practice, then no worries. You don't need AWS, okay. You can just practice Git with the help of your Git bash, okay. If you are using Windows, then you can use Git bash. Just download the Git bash from the browser and use it. Okay, what are all commands I am executing in this terminal in AWS VM that you can do with Git bash also. Okay, so there won't be any change in that. If you are on Mac OS or Linux, you already have a terminal that works perfectly with the Git. Okay, so feel free to follow along with whichever environment is most convenient for you. My use of AWS is simply to stay aligned with the real world DevOps workflows. Okay, so what are all the commands I am executing here, you can execute that command in git bash also. Okay, So let me go to terminal. Let me zoom this. I hope you can able to view the terminal well. Okay, so I'm just going to create the working directory. Okay, so I'll just create mkdir, like I'm just going to create a folder. Okay, what happened actually? Okay, mkdir, I'm just going to create a one folder called git demo. Okay, and I will enter into that folder. Now I am going to create two files. Okay, one is text1.txt, and I am going to add some content. Okay, so what content I am going to add is just this is text1 file. In real time, you are going to do all the GitHub operations with your project, like a project directory where you are building your application. Okay, both will be same only. Okay, here I am just I just created one folder with some files. Consider this as your project. Okay, so text2.txt. So I'll just mention this is my text2 file. Okay, now if you see, I have created the two files. One is text1.txt, another one is text2.txt. So what we learned, first we have to initialize the project, right? So I'll do git init. Now I have done git init. If I do ls-a, I can see that git folder. We discussed it, right? So what it will do, this is the hidden folder. Okay. Why I am calling this as an hidden folder? You can see. Okay, if you do ls, you can't able to see this. Okay. So this is it's just a hidden folder. Okay, for our project. This is the folder which stores all the git metadata like commit, branches, logs, everything. Okay. Now, second, what we learned, git add to stage the files. Currently, I have all my files in my working directory. I want to move that into staging area. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to do git add. Okay. So now we stage the files, right? So like it's like selecting which files we want. Okay. So we just selected all the files. Now if you do git status, you can see the status of these files. You can see these files are staged and it is ready it is not yet committed. Okay, so next is we are going to commit this. It's like a saving a snapshot as we discussed. Okay, so git commit -m. So in my commit message, what I'm going to do is just like a created sample git project. Okay, so now I have committed the changes. Okay, so now if you want to view the history, then you can do git log. If you do git log, you can see this is the commit hash, and you can see the author and the date when we are committed it, and this is our commit message. You can view all the details of author, date, message, hash, all these things. Okay, so if you do git if, okay, it shows it what has changed. Okay, but this is the initial repo and we haven't pushed anything till now. Okay, so this is how this command works. Okay, if you have any doubts, let me know on the comment section, so I will explain it. Okay, so this is enough for this video. In next video we will continue. Okay, we will continue on branching and merging, all those things. And I'll explain how to push your changes and how to create the repository in GitHub. All these things we will discuss on next video. uh, if you like this breakdown, subscribe to Cloud Ops Craft. We will simplify the cloud and DevOps concepts every week. Thank you.